Alright, let's give this a shot. Not like I've restarted this 3 times today. Because I died really early in all of them, despite being pretty decent of a game. Anyway. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I can carry an LP on my own. That'd be neat. Apologies to everyone, like the 14 subs at this point, who are all here because I did music edits. But I am interested to see. Because I really love this game. And I'm pretty good at it, PvE wise. PvP I never really did too much, so. But, yeah. So we'll see how we go. Now, nothing too flashy for the name once it loads. Just gonna go what my name is currently at this time on YouTube. What I use for everything. Don't think it's ever gonna change, but you never know. Not really gonna make an interesting character or anything. I'm gonna try to use the majority of the weapons of the game, if not all, to showcase them. So, we are gonna go military veteran. That's the one, even though it's not really fitting. Yeah, no, we'll go with that. Well, the good thing is, like, I can buff Arcane and Blood Tinge on my own time, if need be. So, yeah. But, yeah. No waifu character going mutton chops. Despite the fact if you slowed that down, you could probably see, yeah. I got some waifu looking characters saved. Like, yeah, I'll be honest. But I swear it's from my Blood Tinge build. It's thematic.
Let's begin the transfusion.
Don't worry. I realize the futility of trying to explain away waifus in a FromSoft game. Like, yeah. I mean, it's cool to have a female character in like the Dark Souls games. Well, the whole Samus idea, really. Totally badass, woman in armor. Pretty dope. I'm down with that. Anyway, Miyazaki presents Berserk. Well, in a second. Being a little preemptive there. But here's the Wolfie. Uncle Mo. Here he is. While we eat, I guess. Or attempt to be eaten by said wolf. Yeah. Something about burning. Nothing witty to say. Just gonna sandbag my own joke before it's even, even started. Now here's the Berserk dudes. Berserk's a good read. And like what, I'm only up to part 13, 14? Something like that. I think there's a comic shop nearby that actually stocks it, so I'm buying it when I have the time. But anyway, we've a hunter. Let's rock. Now when I started this last time, this is behind the curtain, very interesting. There was a dude just kind of standing ominously over here, a flake guy, looking like he had no top on and no hood. It was a little ominous, because then like he turned around and started walking towards me. But anyway, in this handwritten scroll, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Transcend we shall, I guess. Look, it's only my first day. We'll see how we go. No message here this time. I typically do write a message up top, but yeah. Alright, now, Wolfie can be a real dick, so let's see how we go. Grab this, because it's really dumb. He appears to have clipped on the door. He's gonna fall. Yep. Didn't spook me or anything. Alright, he's doing this. Fantastic. Thank you, Wolf-chan. Oh, that was an early roll, but that worked out alright. Now, the sensible thing would be to go for the gate, but screw that. We need these bullets I can't even use right now. Alright, now there's two things that can happen. That's the one that's gonna. The other is he sometimes loses interest and backs into the door. Alright, you know what, normally I go for those blood vials, but I'm not in the mood. What happened last time is Wolf-chan actually managed to get me quite good, and then I ran around that corner as I was talking about how normally I make it through damage free, and that dude shot me. That was pretty awesome. I've saved it, should I ever want to use it. Alright, now, I'm going to attempt to have a chat with Gilbert, but these guys are going to ruin it, so probably not. Also, 3, 2, 1. Guess that's a sync test, technically. Let's light it up. Let's like this message. Alright, you. Smeg off. Don't want to deal with you right now. The hell was that? Was that? Alright, that was weird. Sounded like him falling his. I am indeed a hunter. I mean, not right now. Don't have a weapon. I never really noticed the little thing on the arm. Little cable. Tube. Anyway, sorry, I should be paying attention to Gilbert over here. He's a cool guy, outside of like ourselves. He knows Yharnamites a bit of, you know, the kind of dicks. I am going to skip through his dialogue a bit, because I kind of want to get to the point. Yeah, pale blood. Where can I find some? Never heard of it? Cool. Uh-huh. You should try a healing church. Where would I find such an institution, I wonder? Is this joke subtle? Probably not. They do... Oh, whoops. Oh. I mean, if you're that interested, you can pause for the text, but yeah. They really don't share. They're kind of dickheads in that regard. Yep, in the East Valley you'll find a cathedral wall. Yep. Okay, cool. Sometimes what I do is I run all the way to the source spear, but sometimes that happens. I'm gonna assume someone noticed that. Like, of the two people that'll actually attempt to watch this. Let's head back. But yeah, I kind of figure, given I'm LPing this, let's just grab the threaded cane. I mean, a weapon that does damage and people don't revile when it comes to LPs. Why would I? Don't. No, I see you leaving. Don't. Hold on. I'm going to use every weapon by the end, I swear. Bear with me. Look, I just have a thing for a threaded cane. Come on, don't judge, man. Come on, be cool. Hunter axes equal first. They're my favourites. Like, every weapon in this game's good. Hey, doll. Alright, so we got the saw cleaver. One of the two best weapons, supposedly, with the saw spear in terms of DPS. Damn good weapon. Hunter axe I do prefer. Just wish I had more stamina starting off. I mean, I could have chosen a different class for that, but whatever. Doesn't really help too much. This bad boy is what we're rocking for the first while. Now look, Hunter pistol arguably better for what I'm gonna attempt, but this costs more. And I'm gonna buy both by the end. We'll just whack the notebook here. We're gonna equip, there we go, Freddy Cane, Blunderbuss. This is not a skill tinge build, as you can see, because it didn't go a pistol. Ah, you must be the new hunter. A little too fast with that, dog. Oh, Charlotte, very cool, very cool. That's a weird looking teapot I've never really looked at before. Gammon. Friend to you hunters. Not really. I've done this, like, what, 4 times this morning? You're also seeing the other reason I picked the threaded cane. Because I love doing this in co-op. Just what do you hunters do? You'll get used to it. Yes, I shall. Boy, it sucks this got cut. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, there's a cool guy named Lance McDonald, Man Fight Dragon, dug up in the files that this is where you were going to change, well, you could change character. Other like DS2 Coffin, I guess. Probably with a bit more customization from memory. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, hold the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. There's not a lot we can do, so we gotta leave. But yeah, this is what I do in co-op. I'm that guy. Let us return to Yharnam. Alright, so I haven't died horribly at the very start. That's good. Because boy was that fucking embarrassing. Oh, I'm gonna be demonetized now. That's a real clever joke. But nah, I don't think I'm chucking ads on this. That'd be dumb. I'm obviously not doing this for the money. I would be playing, like, what? I'd be Fortnite streaming? That's cool, hating something popular. Ah, but for well-founded reasons. I'm on the hunt. Come on, can I get the face again? Yep, come on. Don't betray me. Sorry, I am listening, it's just, I want to get... There we go, almost. Oh, come on. This wouldn't happen if this was DS2. Ah. She's following me. Now you're the cool Yosefka. You're one that's actually like, you know, out to help people. Be a shame if some imposter showed up. Now for fear of ruining this, I'm not going to. But I do wonder what happens if I tried to jumping attack with the threaded cane. Like that. Through the door, would I hit her? That's a real question. The world may never know. Because I've tried it several times on the door with the giant dude, and obviously nothing. Anyway, perks of the threaded cane. Let's go, boy. Let's go, mate. Oh, that was meant to be a jumping attack. Oh! Yeah, this is one of the detriments of the threaded cane. It's not very fast. Alright, jumping attack. Smeg off. Let's just do this. Which is dumb because I don't have a lot of blood vials, but whatever. Alrighty. Cool. Now, a big problem that occurred earlier was I tried to find our mate over there. If you have no idea who I'm talking about, you have either A, never played, or B, been sensible enough to not go down that... What? That was weird. Sensible enough to not go down that corner and meet him. There's one of the executioner dudes hanging around there. I tried to parry him like a big man. Got the first one, couldn't finish him off. Died like, well, you know, a total idiot. So that was great. But anyway, let's go. It's really annoying because I got a Molotov of that dude right away. Which would have been handy. Speaking of which, I'm not going to need him for a bit. I can't do... At least DS2 let you do some kind of ladder management, as opposed to nothing. Yeah. I don't think this is going to surprise anyone, but yeah, I'm going to talk a lot about the Souls games while I play this. Come on, champ. You can do it. That was pointless, because I can just R1 slap him and he dies. Or at least with this class and the cane at this point. 1, 2. 1, 2. But yeah, I'm going to talk about Souls a lot. I've got some very controversial... No, I don't. No controversial opinions here, really. I mean, unless you regard being sympathetic to the plight of what happened with DS2 as controversial, in that I feel kind of... Like, I didn't start playing these games till what, like, early 2017? Like, that's all because I watched ye old two best friends play, well, super best, with Wooly and Pat play this game. And like, I watched DS3, but it wasn't until the DS1 playthrough that made me kind of go like, yeah, maybe I should play these games. And so I did. And I played this one last, not including Demon Souls, because I only played that like almost a year ago. Trot along, will ya? I will trot along. You daft bastard. Prepare for garbage accents. There are some voices I can do well, but not really. Lousy off-comer. Who'd open the door on the night of a hunt? Away with you. You're right, prick. Did someone say bullets? One person might have. Let's see if I can get this. I did this once. It was really cool. Hup. No, that's not it. But you can easily clip this guy through the wall with this. There was one time, like, I did some weird jumping attack and I managed to slam that guy for Kane. Oh, I didn't quite get that, but I agree. And then immediately I did this. Oh, come on. Like, that guy popped out. I just kind of parried him. It was pretty cool. But of course, I buggered it all up. Like the true king I am. What a champ. And yeah. I like all the Souls games. They're all cool. Playing Demon Souls last gave me a real appreciation for it though. That's for sure. Given it was the first, it still holds up in a lot of ways. But I'm like, this is going to be as controversial as it gets, I think. I'm one of those weird guys that isn't entirely happy with the DLC for DS3. Not in the way you'd think, but in the context of like, Gale and... Oh, that was weird. Huh. Like, okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the part that'll be controversial. Gale and Freed are like really good fights. I would understand why people would say they're like the best fights in the series. Fair enough. Even including Bloodborne and like Demon Souls. But for whatever reason, I kind of get there and I don't have any attachment to it. Like, they're really good fights mechanically. They're awesome. But I just, like, fighting Gale, I just didn't care. Which is weird. And like, maybe it's because I'd watched him being fought beforehand. Like, again, through best friends. But, I don't know, like, first time I watched the fight, it seemed kind of like overly bombastic with all the effects flying everywhere. Okay, I've actually got to pay attention here for a second. Give it a sec. Our second sniper in the grassy knoll over there is going to take a shot. There we go. Cool. See, look, I am competent at this game. I'm decent with stuff like that. But yeah, like, it's this weird thing of, I got to Gale, and I just didn't really care, almost. Like, cool, but I just didn't really have any sort of attachment. I never really have the other times, because, like, start of the year, I did another run through of DS3 where I actually went all the way through, winged Knight Halberd the whole way through, because I couldn't get Prisoner's Change and Gundyrs in the same playthrough, without some, you know, trades. Ow, that went badly. Alright, come on, doggo. No. Yoink. And yeah, like, I somehow beat Gale, Gale, Freed, and Midir first go. And that in its own right was actually more upsetting than if I had died like 5 times. Like, the fact I didn't even get the chance to, like, I wanted to go through and I wanted to feel something from fighting them. And I was robbed of it. By just crushing it. It was really frustrating. Like, such a weird thing for anyone that wouldn't play Souls games, but like, being frustrated that you beat the boss first try. Such a weird concept in its own right, but yeah. Like, I don't know, like, it's a hard thing to describe. Because, like, I do like the difficulty of these games. But I kind of feel like it's overvalued at certain parts, where it's like, admittedly, I've never actually fought Gwyn in the first place because, well, you know, end of game. Yeah, I beat him, that's it. We will be taking a shortcut soon. I just want to get some stuff, but we'll talk to them first. Just like, I've never actually fought Gwyn, but like, you can feel the attachment there. And even Vendrick, but it doesn't even have to be that kind of character who you built up to the whole game. Like, I'm not too fussed about that kind of stuff. But like, if Gale had have been in the base game, I probably would have cared more, I guess. And, like, yeah, he realistically is, like, just Artorias' fight souped up. But, like, even then, I still had an attachment with Artorias. Or at least, you know, self-analysis occurring here. Maybe I was told I had an attachment to Artorias, and I don't really. It was heavily implied I should care. But I don't know, it was weird. And I've given this a lot more thought than I meant to, but hey, whatever. I think someone will find it interesting. I don't know. Because, like, I guess I could extend to Maria almost, but I don't know, like, maybe it's just Freed I don't like because I'm not very good fighting her. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's what it is. Because I'm just upset that she took me so many tries. Oh, that's probably somewhere in there. Self-analysis, kids. Hey, doggo. No, you don't. Don't even try. As you can see, I need like one more point of skill. Yep. Or strength even. Alright. Didn't mean to do the transformation attack, but that worked out well. Okay, I'm about to... Yeah, I've run out of stamina. This dog's staying at bay, which is very cool of it. No, you don't. No, you don't. As you see, I'm pretty well versed in, like, the combos of this bad boy, so... And just general how to fight the dogs. Just spam your gun. Now, I will be taking a shortcut. But we are going to drop... Don't aggro. That'd be weird if you did. I'm gonna drop past here and get some stuff. I mean, I guess. I've never had them aggro there, so that is weird. I don't know why the guy said trap. But whatever. Now don't worry. I know. I'm just grabbing that one first. I know about this one. Yeah. I don't know, it's a weird concept to get your head around. But, like, I guess the point I'm trying to articulate is, when I got to Demon Souls, as bad as something like Dragon God realistically is, that's an awful example to start this off with, like, I actually valued the fact that the fights had a little more, well, you know, the puzzle fights. Like, I valued them a little more because of, like, I don't know how to really put this out there. Oh, I might as well demonstrate something while I'm here in a second. But like, better chaos, objectively bad. What? Clip through the bloody ground. Here's one here's one demonstrating. These guys die from any damage. So that dude just clipped through the ground. Must have been the way I ran, I guess. But anyway, to conclude the thought I was attempting to have. Yeah, by the time I got to Demon Souls, stuff like Old Hero and all that, I actually really, really liked. A lot. Because it was different. As opposed to another free stage boss fight with a lot of health. You know, that's kind of being unfair. That's kind of devaluing fights like Gale and Freed. But, I don't know, just like, by the end of, like, having played all these games... yeah, I don't know, like, Demon Souls was refreshing in a way, and I kind of hope they go back to it in Elden Ring, where they're willing to, you know, make more interesting fights like that, as opposed to big bombastic final boss with a fuck ton of health, and, you know, shaves off 70% every combo. I mean, even looking back, like, Manus, Artorias, Sanctuary Guardian... They're really pushing the speed limit in DS1, but it still feels fair enough. There's moments, particularly with the slow weapons, I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, I recognise this, of when you play DS3, and it's like, if you've ever tried to fight Soul of Cinder with a Great Hammer, particularly something like Morn's, you will understand the suffering I'm attempting to articulate, because I just gave up with Soul of Cinder, because it's literally devolves into, get one hit. Attempt to roll the combo. And a lot of that was me just messing it up, but like, it was just really frustrating. And like, the whole idea is with a, you know, an ultra great weapon like that, you're meant to try to trade, but you can't really trade with a boss like him because he just doesn't like, wait, before I get this wrong, I need to ABC fact check this. That's a stupid Australian joke. Oh, there we go, Wolfie. I can't remember. Can you stagger Solar Cinder in any capacity? Like, nothing significant, and I know you can't riposte, but that's not really what I'm talking about. It's just like, I'm swinging this giant, like one of the weapons that requires the heaviest stat investment in the game. And honestly, that's just my bad choice of weapon. Let's be honest there. I'm understanding that, you know, part of the conversation. But just like, it's just frustrating that, like, ultimately I should just swap to a straight sword for that fight. Or even like a curved sword, just something faster. It lets me dodge better. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a hard thing to balance, and they're never going to be able to balance every boss for every playstyle. Fair enough. But it was just disappointing going through 3 where it's like, yeah, no, you're not allowed to stagger this thing. I mean, Chen Gundyr at least you can stagger, which was what makes that fight fair at points, because holy shit, he has so much stamina. He just never stops. Well, yeah, well, I mean, yes, he does. But there's just very little downtime with his combos. I just realized this is less of an LP and more like Saint Riot's old Stream of Consciousness videos. Where I just crap on about Dark Souls and FromSoft stuff in general while I play a game like this. Now, well, if that's what it devolves into, at least one person's going to like it. Now, no insight, so I can't talk to her. Cool. But we can do 2 things. There is a set in the sewer, and normally I just run down there and get it. First time I didn't die till Gascoigne. I might have mentioned this in this recording session. Can't remember. But I've grown attached to getting this set, because I really like using the parts later on anyway, so might as well get it now. And B, we can upgrade this bad boy. We are just short, we're too short. Which would have been rectified had I, like, bothered to explore a bit more, but we got that 8 extra damage. Let me check. So we got a bit of extra scaling, which is nice. And we can also warp to here, so we don't have to run from Yosefka's every time. So yeah, this will make things a little more bearable. Still, with this setup, it's not like I'm going to be 1 or even 2-shotting enemies. With a parry, I will, for sure, but yeah. Just normal hits, even Hunter Axe at this point probably, I'm pretty sure it can't, at +1 it can't 2-shot this kind of enemy at least. The ones with the very minimal health, sure. I'm impressed I could 3-shot that actually, neat. This guy I think I won't be able to, I'm pretty sure he's a... Huh. I'm not going to complain about that, that's awesome. But yeah, we're going to delve into the sewers now. I don't know the format I'm going to put this up in. I don't know if I'm just going to upload a huge chunk of the game, which I know is god-awful for viewership. But I don't really want to cut it up, because that seems kind of redundant. And kind of a waste of time. Because I kind of want to blow through this game as fast as I can. As fast as I can, because I kind of want to attempt an LP of Pokemon Sword and Shield when that comes out. Like, just, whoa, dude, settle down, mate. I should have gone for the cheeky hit through the wall there to rally some health back, but I wasn't going to risk it. When I get hit like that, I just do the blood bullets, it's worth it. But yeah, to finish my thought before he tried to clip me through the wall, which he succeeded in, I've always loved Pokemon. Like, the whole craze started like just before I got into primary school, which is elementary school for you Americans. It's like right after you go to kindergarten and whatever. And like, yeah, it was starting right then. I remember, actually, somehow I remember the episode that played, of the anime that played my first day of school was the Orange Islands episode where Ash helps out with the Lapras, and then Lapras joins him. I have no idea why I can remember that. Thank you for the shot. But yeah, that's something. Guess that's how my memory works. It's like how, like, I tried doing an LP of, what was it? Twilight Princess at the start of the year. And I remembered, like, 90% of the game pretty well. But that's more so because I used to run it all the time. Back throughout high school. That came out right at the end, like, right before I went into high school, which is nice. So I had plenty of time over Christmas to play it. Anyway, to finish my point. I love Pokemon. Get parried. Gonna attempt a Sword and Shield LP. Oh. You do that. Gonna attempt a Sword and Shield LP. I have seen most of the leaks. I've willingly done so. No, you don't. Yeah. Wanna give it a shot. Because I know most of the guys I like are in the game. I'm missing quite a few, apparently. I won't go into what's missing, because in case any of the 14 subs I've got actually care about not knowing. But it's a weird thing. Like, I'm kind of viewing the getting rid of Pokemon as... Well, I should, preface this with the fact that ideally, yeah, they wouldn't be getting rid of anything. That you can't really argue about, and I totally agree with that. But all things considered, it's like a kind of weird, perverse way of balancing, I guess. I mean, from just saying that, I figure some people get the kinds of Pokemon that aren't in the game. But it's like, I understand the logic. I don't 100% agree with it, but I understand it. And I can kind of be sympathetic to it in that regard. Here's the question, which ones do I want to wear? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try to change it up every part, though, the fashion souls. Maybe even mid-episode, depends. But yeah. Big fan of the Pokemon. God, that little rear up always kind of gets me. The good thing about upgrading is I don't have to free shot these guys, it's just a two-shot now. Hey, throwing knife. Thank you. I forget, I don't really try to shoot these guys, so I'm going to give it a shot. I know it'll work kind of like the dogs. Let's give this a shot. I kind of want to stagger the jump though. Come on. Yeah, they just kind of jump over it most of the time. But yeah. Very interested to see how we go with Sword and Shield. Cautiously optimistic. To put Left 4 Dead terms, as much as I enjoyed playing Francis, I'm more a Lewis guy. In real life. Instead of everybody's dead, Lewis, it's, come on, there might be a chance, guys. As Lewis states this upon, the deck of a boat. With, like, corpse piles everywhere around him. Oh, man, I loved Left 4 Dead. What a good game. I'm not even going to go into Valve jokes, those are too blatant and obvious. But yeah. We'll see how far we go with this. I think I'm just going to end at Gascoigne, or maybe I'll fight Cleric Beast. I do have to go out soonish. Got mates coming over, and then we've got to depart elsewhere for a while. So we'll see how far we can get before someone knocks on the door and I got to stop this. But yeah. You guys are going to be back, so I want to kill you right now before you try to do anything. Now you're the one that clipped through the ground earlier. That looked really janky. Just to hammer the point home. Look at that. Yeah, I put the Yharnam gloves back on, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. That's weird, because, like, this is going back to the Pokemon point. I kind of figured after playing stuff like Persona 5 and, stuff like this that has RPG elements, I was feeling at a point where it's like, maybe I'm done with Pokemon, but I'm still, I'm still baited too easily into it. I am a hunter. Do I know of safe places? I mean, yes, but I can't tell them to you just yet. Persona's good, though. I've got P4 on the PS2 from, like, what, I bought 2 years ago. But our old PS2 wants to massacre the disc. So I can't really play it. So hopefully there's a remaster. Now, I broke this, so I can't attempt it. I never have. Or is it? No, it's this. This is right. if you roll up this, if you jump up it, you can get onto here, and then you can like jump onto this somehow, and you can just go straight to Gascoigne. And the lack of detail really stands out from here, but you never really meant to look. But yeah, I know quite a few of the speedrun shortcuts. But I'm not too well versed in how to do them. I don't really worry too much about them in the Souls games. I'm playing them more for the sake of doing it, you know, just enjoying it. And yeah, we'll be going up there, don't panic. I want to take care of these guys first. Now, what will tend to happen is I backstab this dude, do this, and this guy will run out, and sometimes if you're fast enough, not like that time I guess, yeah, you can, you know, obscure yourself from his sight. He'll generally still, you know, still aggro, but whatever. There's something weird about that corner. I just killed that guy and I want to show off in a sec. Let's take out you out first. Yeah, let's take you out first. Do I have enough stamina? Yes. Yes, I do. That should work even with a +0 weapon. But yeah. I've just kind of learned, like, the damage thresholds for this kind of playthrough. Where it's like early game. It's kind of like, I've attempted... Oh. Now, let's see. We need to carefully dodge you. And we're going to kite you in here. So we don't have to deal with the Harvey Lee Oswald impersonator out there. God, that was a bit... I don't know if that's cool or not. I'm Australian, if that hasn't been hammered home, so I don't know if that's a thing, you know, you should be joking about. But, we'll be going back up there. But, while I'm here, I might as well just take care of this part of the outer sewers, because I kind of hate how you have to drop down like 3 times in a row to do, you know, twice in there and 1 here. Just going to demonstrate this if people aren't too familiar with it. You can easily walk around here. Very cool. Can one-shot those guys and get the oil outs. We are going to equip those for later. Save for later. I don't remember which Dota character has that voice line. I used to love Dota. I mean, I still kind of do, but until Valve states what they're actually going to do in regards of, you know, like, keeping the game alive, once they stop supporting it, like, I'm just not going to bother. It's that thing where it's like, you might have an epiphany of like, oh, I meant to get this. Ultimately, like, yeah, I could keep playing the online-only game, but really, like, what's it going to amount to? All my progress is just going to go. I mean, some people are better coping with that than I am, but, you know, like, when the online disappears for this game, I'll still be able to play PvE. Like, in Dota 2, I won't have any of my cosmetics. I won't have anything. I've never bothered with Dota Plus, and I'm never ever gonna. It's just not worth it. If you get this right, the collision extends to about here-ish. So this is a nice little spot to have a rest. But yeah. I think people have figured out FromSoft games aren't very perfect in terms of geometry and collision in that regard. We are going to go through here now. If I was ballsy enough, I'd walk along there, but I want to grab this anyway. This is where the threaded cane shines anyway. We will go this way though. Sorry sir, you're just out of my way, so I'm not upvoting you. Now if I was an edgy son of a bitch, I could attempt to kill Eileen, but instead I'm just going to bask in the glory of that wall. Well, walls, I should say. Just come on, guys. Oh, huh? There too. What is it with this spot? Like, why does it look so awful? What the fuck's the point of that bridge? Yes, a hunter is a hunter. I get it. Yeah, hold on. Prepare yourself for the worst. Yeah, I'm just admiring this pointless bridge. We're all flesh-hungry beasts now. I will finish this conversation. Just let me pop these here. Still lingering about.
What's wrong?
A few beasts. Here's the line.
What a used enough tramp a hunter must hunt.
She said the thing, guys. She said the thing. Praise. Alrighty, let's do this. Now, from memory, this is a sword spear, but we got this jackass. Eat shit. Is what I'm about to say when I drop into free rats. Hey, now there's one here, yeah. And there's none at the end. Come on, throwing knife. Damn it. Really like the throwing knives. They're quite handy for the chalice dungeons. Yep. Alright. I want spam, baby. Just what the doctor ordered. I'm not really taking advantage of the threaded cane's whip form, am I? But like at the same time, it's not really worth it with the rats. I'm pretty sure that's similar damage. That is excellent advice. And in fact, I'm going to pop this bad boy now. So, I kind of stated it earlier, but, excuse me. I'm going to avoid Cleric Beast first. I'm going to go take care of Gascoigne first. Who is harder, but in a weird way, I kind of find easier. Like, I rarely ever die to Cleric Beast. Is that unrendered? No, that's meant to look like that. Yeah. Like, I prefer having the upgrades and a bit extra health for Cleric, just so I can trade with him if need be. But Gascoigne, no need. It's a lot of music box spammings and parries. Sometimes I die against him, but very rarely as well. I'm more likely to die against him. I'm definitely more likely to die because people actually see it when I do. So, you know, that's the thing to watch out for. And yeah, don't need to drop down there now. Neat. Now, I could keep going, but there's literally no point because I have to come up here sooner or later. It is weird why Yharnam has ladders like this. Like, I know you couldn't have elevators, but it's weird how, like, they just keep going on. So, you could probably hear our mate over there. Now, if I do this, I'm clipping through something, apparently. It's once you get to here, he pops in. It's a weird thing, just because it's, like, transitioning the areas. Ow. Fuck off. Crow boy. Sometimes you get lucky with the threaded cane. You can nail... I meant to do jumping attack, but you can nail, like, enemies, multiple enemies in, like, one swing like that. Let's pop you here for later. This is just a setup. The lantern's going to go there when I get it. You're going to chill, so let's have a conversation here. Wretched outsider. The depths of depravity. Yeah, you do that. Alright, chap. Given we're about to do this, let's just do this. I'm not going to get all health back or whatever. Something, get good casual. Now, the sad part. I am probably going to follow this through to the, well, you know, the fairly natural ending. Implying, yeah, kinda going to knowingly feed it to the pig. Which, when I when I phrase it like that, kinda sounds a little fucked up. Because, like, it's all for an item. That's the problem, like, once you play these games enough, you kind of lose the feeling of morality in terms of, like, when I start a new DS1 game, I'll you know, wreck Shiva and his bodyguard right away, as early as I can. I'll get the 20,000, go in there, get enough souls to buy everything in his inventory, and then I'll just rock up in Blighttown, buy all the stuff, shank him and his mate, get pardoned, can join Forest Covenants if I ever want to join them. That's always weird. Looks like an item. But yeah. I heard a door. I hope that's not one of my mates right now. I mean, in one regard that'd be cool, but I'd like to at least try to finish this. I need to swap to this. Weaker, but as you can see, better for this. I don't think that'd be one of the mates. I would have heard a doorbell. It's weird. It's one of those houses where, like, when one door opens, you can hear, like, you know, everything shake. I mean, like the walls and all that. You can just hear the air, I should say, rather. Gives the wrong impression of the make of this place. And yeah, screw you, buddy. All right. Oh, yeah, you're here too, actually. One more. Gotcha. Ah, now you guys too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't have the 7th though. Yeah, I get it, verbs. There's no item here. Never was, never is. Yeah, I thought about it, but yeah, those ones in particular, the one I just killed, look an awful lot like the dudes hanging out in the little area that opens up after you kill Blood-Starved. A little bit near the, yeah. Why am I forgetting my words? Near, Odin Chapel. Any items? Nope. Alright, cool. We have enough to +2 this bad boy. Ignore the crows. I'm gonna just walk off for 1 sec while I climb up this ladder. Cool. I was just stopping because I was away from the mic. And while let's just you know what? I'm gonna do this first. I know how I sound, so I don't need to. It's right past this middle circle is the trigger. You run. We do this. And if I time it right, 3... Oh. Well, that went well. That wasn't bad timing or anything. One of you survived. Ah, it's you. Shield dude's cool. You just a dickhead. Is that a bird going nuts outside my window? That sounds super weird. I thought it's the guys working on the house across the road. Alright, you. Oh, okay, this could be bad. No, you don't. But because of the because of the height difference, I can't, you know, visceral you. No, you don't. Get good. Okay, if you have the Hunter Axe here, this is actually super easy. With these two dudes, I could probably go for the left guy, but I'm not going to risk it. And if you motion this guy correctly, you can do that. Alright. Yep, he's probably going to survive this. Yep, so we just charge R2. Get good. Ah, thank you for that. What are you going to drop? Ah, neat. So let's see. That's... Alright, cool. That's plenty. That's plenty. Wait a minute. Oh, the ladder. That means I can +3 this bad boy. So I figured out if you run here, the pig will notice you. So you have to kind of... You have to walk. I was testing this like the other week. Yeah, but we're being very quiet. We're, yeah. I don't think I can, I don't think you can sugarcoat that. Oh, Like, for a second I thought he was alive. Alright, now, lifts up. Nothing to do. Let's just warp and save everyone time. The crows are down there, but stuff them. I'm not going to bother killing them. Now, the annoying thing is then we got to warp back to the hunter's dream. Alright, so now we've got that one insight. The doll's going to be awake. And we're going to buff mostly my health. Probably put 1 point into endurance just cause and 1 into skill. This is probably going to be like a more skill leaning build by the end of this, but we'll see how we go. We'll see. I think you need strength more than skill in here, though. Get this. Old Hunter Bell. Cool. We'll see if we can kill Cleric if I have time. I should really be listening to this, but I don't have time. Alright. You'll hear that a lot. Yep, perfect. The skill is just for a slightly better visceral versus Gascoigne. I kind of feel like people are either going to know that or not get that dumb joke at all. So basically binary options. Hey, there we go, +3. Now ideally, wait, what do you got to say? Yeah, same thing. Ideally what I'm going to want to do is kill both of these guys before my mates get here and I gotta leave. Because that means in between I can just farm up some stuff in my off time when I just want to chill after work. Even though that hypothetically means I'm going to be recording as soon as I can after work. But we'll see. It's a public holiday today, so that's neat. But I was going to start recording this like weeks ago, but yeah, circumstances led to it only being now. Now, I still can't two-shot you. I'm close though. We're going to run this way, because this guy generally gives you some blood vials. And this guy will always give you bullets. So we're going to do this, because bullets are more important for the Gascoigne fight. Yes, he did. Sweet. You can go up and farm the werewolves if you want to, but no real need to for this. Because in the interest of time. Okay. Now, from memory, the switch won't pop up if you're back here. Yeah, you go do this. Oh, whoops. There we go. I mean, arguably it's better to run onto the bridge first, do this, and then put the switch up. Or put the lift back up. Have I timed this right? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, point was pretty on point. Her puns. Don't you hurt me right now, I'm at full health. Now, I'm gonna serpentine rain this dude. I'm not gonna piss off the wolf dudes hanging around the corner. Transform guys. He's gonna do that. Tracking. I could piss him off, it's pretty funny. Yeah, come on. Uh-oh, I've just realised something. Let's do this real quick. Music box. Alright, let's go. Whew! That could have been bad. Alright, Gascoigne. Let's rock. Now we get the cool dramatic shot of him chopping up stuff in a second. And then we get the less cool shot because they never fixed that little thing that happens in Dark Souls 3 as well. The little fabric cloth physics thing. That. Man, it was weird watching an LP of JoJo Eyes of Heaven, and just every time Jotaro came back into frame, into shot, you could see his chain resetting into its position. Alright, he's probably going to get me a few times. This is going to be a clean fight, per se. I'm not going to try to cheese him the whole time, because he's going to be doing a lot of this. I say as I attempt to parry spam him. So come on. I want to get a few parries before I music box, but I parried too early there. Yeah, that's when I should have gone for it. As you can see, like, I'm not executing it, but I can explain to you exactly what I should be doing. There we go. Alright, now is the perfect time to start playing the music box.
What's that smell?
Because after that, he'll do this. And then if you get behind him right,
Oh, it sings
you can do that.
It's enough to make a man sick.
And then we can just kind of... Yep. I'm probably not going to get this because I wasn't fast enough. No, I didn't. Huh. Alright, if I time this right, I gotta time this so he'll just... No, didn't work. Alrighty. Hey, Gascoigne. Okay, good. Oh, I did him dirty. That wasn't cool of me. I will be coming back, so I'll run down there in a sec. I can't get rid of the music box right now? That's not lame. I'm gonna run up. Gonna deal with the repercussions of Yosefka getting swapped out, which affects nothing. And we'll see. I'm gonna run back, get Viola's pendant. I should read that note. I need this, so first and foremost. Yep. The Bergenwurst fighter holds all manner of rituals and hides all manner of rituals, that was shit, and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. I do love the chest sound though. It's cool. You know what? I should have really gone for the blood gem first. That was a mistake. Because I'm going to warp anyway. Because I want to spend all these souls. Do I? I don't know. I mean, it'll help against Cleric. Because, like, as you can see, Gascoigne's, objectively harder. But when you know how to deal with him like that, not so much. It's weird. Like, in my head, I keep thinking there's... Yeah, well, obviously not the case, and I know it's not the case. I feel like there's meant to be a cutscene that kind of, shows our little mate here a little better. You must be a hunter. Very sorry, the incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ill-faced hunts. Have everyone locked up inside? Waiting into... Whatever. I get it. Yep. If I meet anyone, I'll tell them about in chapel. Don't worry, dude. Alright. Let's heal, just because I don't want to smeg this up now. Now, this guy's either going to see me and do his... No, he's not. Going to do his little point. So we're going to get a few blood shards just cause. Bitch. Pimp slap. Ah, Hunter set. Wonder what this does. We'll put this... Whoa, wonder what that is. I have no idea. Yeah, we'll go with this, I guess. Hey, buddy. That was really dumb. Yeah, nah, I should have got the blood gem in the first place. Let's see, what have we got? 2 shards. There's a lot of shards down that way, though. Shame I do not have the time to get them. Shame. Shame indeed. We shall descend. I mean, this coat normally looks pretty good. Like, I do like it with the Gascoigne hat, which I'll get soon. But, yeah, before we go. Yep. Crushing that little girl's hopes and dreams. But arguably it's better if she doesn't know. Oh, I hope that neck crack didn't pop up. Pop puns. Okay, let's do this. We gotta go fast. A little more. A little more. Nah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Those stats are more something to worry about. Alright. I mean, bloodshed. Yep. 3 points. Don't mind if I do. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna intentionally leave. Yeah, let's do this. We'll get these. I'm gonna leave this for something very important later on. Something called the Witch of Hemwick. Something called making the Witch of Hemwick very easy. And not a challenge at all. No, she can bullet spam you at the end if 2 of them, if the second one, if the first one gets back up. But still, shouldn't be that much of a problem. But yeah. I'll explain it when I get to there, but basically, with Witch of Hemwick, and I'm assuming people know this, if you don't have any insights, you can't summon the Mad Ones, which makes it just purely a fight of you and the 2 witches. A little more investment into my stats. I should be able to kill these guys. And 2. We're going to do this just cause. Now, the interesting thing, and not interesting at all, by the way, I'm just kind of saying it, is that once you get close enough to Cleric Beast's arena, the Wolfies trigger. Well, we had to kill these dudes, we're just going to run past. I can't be stuffed. We are, however, going to get our attire on. Let's get him. Fucking hunters, get off my bridge! Now, I'm going to make some very dumb plays in this fight, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to perfect this in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to get hit by some dumb shit. Yep, like that. I always like just keeping topped up against Cleric for that. Oh. Man. My perspective's really off on this. Hey, Cleric. Yeah, that's right, baby. Yep. Ah, I'm into jumping attack there. But wrong input. Gotcha. Fretted cane for life, boys. It does nothing. As you can see, I'm one of those weird people that, like, there's moments where Bloodborne doesn't feel very fast, per se. I mean, I know Cleric's a lot, like, a slower paced fight, but still faster than anything in Dark Souls. I say while he does that 5-hit combo. But yeah, nah. Bloodborne's pretty chill, actually, a lot of the time when you know how to fight most things. This just in. Video game is chill when you know how to play it properly. Surprising no one. Hey, Cleric Beast, get good. Said the guy needs to one more hit. Let's do the edgy thing. Alright. Now because of that, we can buy the Kirk Hammer. More importantly, the Hunter Chief's emblem. To get back inside the the cathedral. Cathedral Ward. Anyway. Given everything, I will just buy Gascoigne set now. Henrik's set covers this anyway, and then I've only got one inside anyway. Mate. Anyway, we'll stop here. Got stuff to do coming up, so guess it's a good enough place to end. We'll do the generic YouTube thing of waving goodbye. That went alright. Hopefully it keeps going alright from here on. Catch you later.